What happened here? The control panel for our time machine. All the buttons are off. It's all messed up. Who could have done this? Maybe it was Frisbee, that rascally dog, or Blueberry, or who else?
Sasquatch?
Could have been Sasquatch. I have heard there's a few Sasquatch sightings around here this summer, so maybe. Anyways, we've got to put this back together to get our time machine working. We've got to figure out the buttons, which one goes where. But our first thing says how many seconds are in a minute. See, everything's blank, so we got to put them on there. You ready to do some work? It's going to take some work, but I think we can do it. Okay, so how many seconds, Chloe, do you think are in 1 minute?
60.
60. There's 60 seconds in a minute. And if you were to count out, you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, kind of count slowly like that. That's about 1 second. And then you can count all the way to 60 and we'd have a whole minute. So 60 seconds in a minute. So we've got our first button. We're on our way. Now if we move to our next one, we've got to figure out how many minutes are in 1 hour. How many minutes are in an hour, Chloe?
60.
There's 60 minutes in an hour too. I think you're right. And if you remember, if we have a clock, kind of these analog clocks like this, each of those little marks represent 1 minute. And as it goes around, there's 60 of those all the way. And that's going to be 60 minutes in 1 hour, right? And so now we've got to figure out how many hours are in 1 day. So do you think, how many hours are in a day?
Maybe 24.
I think 24 is right. 24 hours in a day. And remember, back to this clock, we have 12 hours that are showing. Those bigger numbers represent an hour, but we have AM and PM. So we have the morning and the afternoon. So 12 plus 12 is 24. So there's 24 hours in a day. Now, if we move on to days in a week, that's our next one. How many days are in a week? I know you know this one.
7.
There's 7 days in a week. And we could, on a calendar, remember, we can use those to kind of help us keep track of the days of the week or even months. And those days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, there's 7 days in a week. Okay, we've got just a little bit of time left with 3 buttons. How many months are in a year?
12.
12 months in a year. And January, February, keep going all the way to December. There's 12 months in a year. All right, weeks in a year. How many weeks are in a year? We only have 2 buttons left.
52.
There's 52 weeks in a year, roughly 52 weeks. Okay, that means our last button, we've made it to the end. Last thing, how many days in a year?
365.
And that's the right button. We've got it. Okay, let's put it on there, and I think we'll have ourselves a working control panel. Nice job today, and thank you so much for joining us. We're going to see if we can go get this back on our time machine and working. All right, Chloe, we've got our control panel working. Hopefully. Let's test it out and see. You ready? 12 months, 52 weeks, 365 days. Go! Chloe? Is that you? It works!